Nestled deep within a valley near the Brecon Beacons lies a cave. While the cave is rather small, it is infamous for supposedly providing refuge for Twm Sion Cati, legendary Welsh outlaw who used it to hide from the authorities. We decided to head to Dinas Hill in Carmarthenshire to find the cave and to retrace the footsteps of the Welsh Robin Hood.
Today we are at Gwenflwyd Dinas, an RSPB site, and we're here looking for the hiding place of the legendary outlaw Twm Sion Cati, who is also known as the Welsh Robin Hood.
It's quite out of the way. It's a lot of driving along a single track country. Gone to the West Country now. I've lived around this area my entire life and I've never been here or actually known anything about Twm Sion Cati, so
no.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see.
But yeah, let's go find it.
Sometimes I'm just like, what even is the Welsh language? Like,
third line, what does it say?
Cydnabyddiaeth ehangach.
What does it mean?
I couldn't even tell you. I have no idea.
Pretty good. I feel like we've picked the best and worst time to come and do this walk. The best time in that it's autumn and it's really, really pretty seeing all the leaves change from yellow to brown and sort of falling down. It's really picturesque. But the worst time in that we've picked the one time of the day where it's raining to come and do this walk.
I mean, in Wales, you like.
Yeah, it sort of comes with it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's to be expected. This route is only about 2 miles, it's a circular route. And they say it takes from the car park about 80 minutes, 85 minutes. But I can imagine we're going to take quite a bit longer because it is just incredible. So I want to get as many shots as possible. There's a load of rain just spraying into my face. But we want to get as many shots as possible because it's sort of... The good thing about the rain is that it's adding this sort of dramatic flair to the scenery. It's very misty and very, very, very cool. There's a lot of berries there. On occasion, the path will flood shortly beyond this sign. Do not attempt to cross at such times.
That's alright.
I hope it hasn't flooded.
Well, we haven't seen the people who are in front of us come back, so it's a good sign.
Away.
Oh yeah.
Careful. Nice. Such a good idea, she said. This'll be fine. Now she can't get back over.
It's so slippy.
I don't think that's going to help.
It's fine. We made it. That was not worth it.
Is that Twm Sion Cati's cave? Every single time I come to Wales, I always think, well, it's beautiful, but I've sort of done most of the main attractions. I don't, think it's going to amaze me. And every single time, I'm wrong. Because we're nestled in this amazing valley with stunning rapids and incredible rock formations. I love it. What's also amazing about this place is that there is no one here. We saw 2 people at the car park and they've suddenly, they went on ahead of us. And we just haven't seen anyone else the entire time that we've been here. And it's really, really amazing. It feels like we're the only people on Earth, or like the first people to discover this. And I know we're not, because Twm Sion Cati was here first, but it feels that way. We're the only people in the world, apart from the obvious handrail, which has also been installed by a person.
What are you talking about? It's a natural formation.
Natural formation, yeah.
absolutely love walks that makes you have to scramble and like climb rocks and things to get to where you need to go. It just adds like an extra element of fun, and I feel like it makes you a bit more present with the walk because you have to really pay attention to where you're going and what you're stepping on and things. Yeah, I love it.
Twm Sion Cati was born around 1530 to Cati Jones in Carmarthenshire and spent much of his younger days robbing from the rich, but somehow forgetting to give to the poor. Although he was a trickster, in most of the stories about Twm, he is best remembered for his kindness to his victims. Wishing to avoid hurting or killing them, he is thought to have been able to fire an arrow which would pin his victim to the saddle of their horse, leaving them helpless but unharmed. He supposedly used the cave to hide from his arch-enemy, the Sheriff of Carmarthen. Later in life, he gave up his roguish ways and married an heiress, even becoming a wealthy landowner and a justice of the peace. He died aged 79 as a respected member of society. Oh, it's so wet. That's pretty cool.
What is it?
It's just a little cave area.
You did it.
I'm hiding from the law. You'll never find me in here.
While Tom's in exploring the cave, I'm just looking at all the graffiti on the wall. Tom found one from 1923 and I just found one from, where did it go? 1937. It's just so cool to think that people have been coming here for like years and years and years and years. And probably will come for years and years and years. It's amazing.
Whilst Hannah's in the outer portion of the cave looking for graffiti, I'm in the inner portion and there's so much graffiti on this one wall here. And I found someone who is called Hay and they etched their name in 1832, which is crazy.
It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
It is. It's been smoothed by water over time.
Oh god.
You okay? You in? Made it!
Made it!
So what are you doing?
There's loads here that are like 18... Where was it? There's so many I keep losing track of them. There's like 1868, 1881. It's so cool. And you can see how the handwriting has like changed over time. Like all the really old ones from the 1800s really like, they look like they've been typed on a typewriter. And all the modern ones are like scratched in.
We're now just going to spend the rest of the day challenging each other to find the oldest date.
I bet you the really, really old ones from like the 1700s, if there is any, are probably all worn away from the weather. There's like thousands. This is going to be even less graceful than the way up.
I was going to say, you can see how Twm Sion Cati managed to like hide up there, because no one would want to climb up there and clamber down again. Nice.
So we've just come down a bit from Twm Sion Cati's cave. It was really cool seeing all the graffiti on the inside, and it's just cool to think that there was a guy in there hiding from the law.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that there's an actual historical figure who actually lived, rather than like Robin Hood, who may or may not have been a fictional character. This is an actual person that hid in a cave from the law. Twm Sion Cati may have his cave, but this is not another adventure cave. One of the things that I absolutely love about walks in autumn, particularly in sort of ancient woodland, is the amount of fungi that is there. Fungi?
Oh, fungi. I think it said Hyundai.
Just a random car in the middle of a forest.
The amount of Hyundai.
The amount of Hyundai, it's absolutely amazing. Nature finally in balance. No, the amount of funguses that are here is amazing. Now, I absolutely hate mushrooms. I really don't like eating them. But to look at, they're really, really cool. Really, really cool. You love a good mushroom.
The best fairy vibes.
And just like that, we are back on the boardwalk. So that was only 2 miles, but it felt like a lot longer.
How long did it take us?
It took us about 3 hours to get round. It said it would take about 1 hour and 20, and even factoring in the fact that we're sort of, you know, taking video and talking, so we'll be moving a bit slower. That took a really long time.
Also, I feel like because it's so wet,
yeah,
like the terrain is already quite difficult, but it's really slippy on top of that, so we've been really taking our time.
Yeah,
I've already tripped about like, what, 23 times anyways.
And I twisted my ankle. Yeah, it's really fun. It's very slippy, so be careful when you come. Make sure you wear sort of adequate footwear, because we found it difficult even though we were wearing, you know, sturdy boots. But yeah, I'd recommend coming here. It's absolutely beautiful. Even the cave, you know, the cave was good, but I think that the scenery was what made it, really.
Oh yeah, the walk to the cave was like my highlight personally.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and a comment down below. And if you want to see more of our crazy adventures, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And it's free to do, which is the best price that there is, I reckon. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.